guys, it's me, Meagan Hesham. Today I'm talking about thinking big, thinking huge, thinking of all your hopes and dreaming big, not dreaming safe, not dreaming about the things you know you can do and it wouldn't be too hard to achieve. I want you guys to get out of that zone and start dreaming big. And if you dream big right now, dream even bigger. So I feel like I dream big. I have big thoughts. I have thoughts that people laugh at all the time. Are you shy to tell your friends and family your big dreams and goals because they're so big that they're all like, ha ha ha? You know, don't let that laughing and you're so silly, those responses make you think you're silly and dreaming too big. People aren't used to dreaming so big. They're not used to our crazy big dreams that we're having, and it makes them nervous. It makes them think, what? So subconsciously, I mean, they're all just like, ha ha ha, you're crazy. That's not gonna happen. I say things to people all the time where they're just like, okay, Meagan, that's nice. I've said so many things on the fitness front, on the money front, on the family front, on all those different topics, and people have laughed me out of the room, laughed and laughed and laughed, and it's just fueled my fire even more because I've thought, okay, I will show you, don't you worry. And I've done it on many occasions, and I plan to do it more. I plan to live my life to the fullest. So stop dreaming safe and start dreaming big. I'm going to give you a few ideas to get started, and I'm going to take my own advice. I want to dream even bigger than I'm dreaming right now. As long as you're going to be thinking anyways, think big. I love this quote. I may not love Trump, but this was a terrific quote he had. So as long as you're going to be thinking anyways about anything, about your fitness goals, about your business goals, about your love life, about your family life, whatever it is, your home, your vacations, as long as you're thinking about things anyways, you might as well think big and dream big, and then work at getting those big goals and dreams. It's not just about the thinking, obviously, but today I'm just talking about your thinking and how to think a little bigger and get outside of your box, because we all have a box. I think big, but I'm still in a box, so I want to get outside of that. I want to think even bigger. So let's all take it up a notch and start thinking big. Here we go. My first tip is visualization. Visualize yourself in that place. If you want to lose, let's say 50 pounds, that's a huge goal. That's a big dream, big goal. You're going to work towards it. Visualize yourself at the end of that. Visualize yourself, rocking that bikini or little black dress or whatever it might be, and just visualize yourself in that moment once you've achieved that goal. So just have those visualizations and make them strong. You can learn to visualize. There's all sorts of guided meditations and visualization activities that you can do. There's many things you can do, or you can just dream about it in your head and just get a strong image of you. So when you're at the gym, like sweating it out, when you're eating those vegetables that you might, maybe you want McDonald's instead. When you're eating those veggies, visualize yourself. Listen, this is where I'm going. This is why I'm doing this. Have the why in your mind. Visualize very strong. So visualization is a good one. Let yourself dream big. Let yourself visualize like positivity rather than what might happen and how you might fail and all that. Don't even think about those things. Think about the positive and keep that in your head. I'm kind of getting off path, so thinking positive is another one. And there's so many videos and books and all these things that you can read and watch and find out more about thinking positively, having, positive affirmations about your goals every day, believing that you can do it, right? Believe and you will achieve. Don't put yourself in that box, right? A lot of us put ourselves in a box, like, well, this is what I am equipped to do. This is what I'm going to do as a person. And it might not be your your goal, right? It might not be your dream. We don't want to live a life that's not our dream. We want to live a life that we love. And, it might not always be right there, but at least you're working towards it. Work towards that goal in small steps. It doesn't have to be all at once. Make it manageable. Make it like, yes, I have this huge goal at the end of it, but I don't have to be there right now. I'm working towards it. Don't work towards something you don't want just because it's easy, right? Staying positive, visualization, start expanding your brain, expand your thinking, read, meditate, watch videos about self-development, watch videos about, affirmations and positivity and going after your goals. This will always expand your mind to think in that way. Surround yourself with people also that are into that aren't like poo-pooing all your dreams, that aren't saying that's ridiculous. Obviously it's not always in our control who we hang around and who we're with all day because of work and family and all these other things, but start hanging around some people that you could join a group or something online, or find a few friends that are really into positivity and living your dreams and just dreaming big, because it is hard, and sometimes maybe someone isn't there yet, but you could bring them along. Like, start telling them how you're going to be living your dreams. Who doesn't want to live their dreams? You can get started with a spouse or a friend or your kid, whatever. Just start making vision boards with them and having little meetings every week. And how are you doing on your dream? It's good to have check-ins, right? Check in with someone. How are you doing? Whether it's a weight loss goal or a fitness goal or a money goal or a general lifestyle goal, whatever it is, check in with that person. How are you doing on that goal? What small steps are you taking to make that big dream a reality? You need to take those small steps to get there. Another tip is stop with the limitations. Stop putting limits on yourself and your life. So stop thinking, well, I have kids, I can't do that. I don't have enough time, I won't be able to do that. I don't have enough money, I won't be able to do that. They're all limiting beliefs that we need to just throw away. And yes, they are a reality maybe, okay? Maybe it's difficult to do those things, but you can still work slowly towards it. Don't let those limits. A lot of people say, well, I'm a mom, I'm busy, I'm just gonna have to have this mom bod, right? And they just give up. That's their limit. It's okay. I'm not gonna reach for the stars. But then you look at other people who are doing it, who are super fit. They're doing fitness competitions. They're doing obstacle courses, whatever. They look like, $1 million, and they're moms of 5 or something crazy, right? I've seen that countless times. So some people put some limiting beliefs and they say, well, a lot of people also blame their genes for fitness things. They say, well, my whole family has high cholesterol, diabetes, they're overweight. It's not that. It's not your genes. Don't do that. Yes, it might be harder for you to do some things, but it's not impossible, and you can live your dreams. Same as money. Well, I've always been poor. How am I ever going to become a millionaire? Lots of people have done it. Look at those people for inspiration. Look at all the people who have done the thing that you think you can't do because of your limitation. Look at all those people and think, okay, if they can do it, I can also do it. It's all doable, guys. A lot of people tell me, I don't know, what are my big dreams? What are these big dreams? And it's hard for them to figure them out. So one way to figure it out often is, what would you be doing in your life if you had like infinite money? If you had all the money in the world, what would you want to be doing? And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, lying in a pool, drinking a margarita, doing nothing. But in the end, you would get bored of that. What would you do? What would your life be about? And that's probably the answer to what your big dream in life is, right? What would it be? And it's a deep question. It is a deep question. It's not a superficial question where it's like, well, I would just, suntan all day on the beach. I mean, that might be part of it. But There's probably something underlying, a bigger cause, what you want to be known for, what you want to go down in history for. What is it that you want your life to be about? And that's probably what you need to start working on today in a small way. And I actually have had some deep thoughts on this recently. And what is it I'd like to do if I had millions and billions of dollars? What would I be doing? And I've come up with a few answers. It took me a while. It took me a little while because I really had to search deep within myself and think about, what do I want my legacy to be? What do I want to be doing that will make me feel great and will be my big goal for my life? So think about that. What would you be doing if you had all the money in the world? And, you know, it might be lying around on the beach for a bit, but that would wear off a little and you'd want to be doing some other things that might enrich yourself even more. So think about that. Think about, you know, surrounding yourself with the right people, the right energy. Think about just having an amazing mindset in your head, positivity, you know, dreaming big, having no limits. There's no limits. The last thing I'll leave you with is thinking long term. Don't think, what can I do in the next few months or half a year or a year even. You know, that is very limiting. Time is limiting. So think in the long term. What could I do in 10 years? What could I do in 20 years even? And it might not seem doable or as exciting maybe when it's so long term, but you can have smaller goals as you go through that are bringing you to that huge goal. So what do I want for my life 10 years from now? What do I want to be doing? How do I want to be feeling? How do I want my body? How do I want my home? What do I want to be working at every day? You know, I have the limit of kids right now. Okay, so I have a 3-year-old at home. He's not in school yet. So I'm very short on time often, and I can't work all the time. Even though I have lots of things I'd like to be working at, I can't do it. And so I'm always like, oh God, I can't. But then I have to realize he will be in school one day. And what will I want to be doing all day? I won't want to just be sitting there doing nothing. I'll want to be working towards all my goals. And I'm starting to get excited about that. That's like a year and a half away, but I'm still like working towards that. What do I need to do now to bring me to that point a year and a half from now when I have 8 hours a day to focus on stuff, to focus on my own business and my own body and all these things? Not that I'm not doing anything now. Obviously, I'm doing small things now, whatever I can, but then I know I'll have all this time and I'm starting to get excited. I'm starting to plan. You can plan. Planning is exciting. Just make sure you do take that action at some point. You don't just sit there dreaming and planning and never doing anything. So action is also highly exciting, and even if it's the wrong action, often people, they kill themselves. Oh, should I, shouldn't I, should I do this? How should I do this? Am I doing it right? You know what? Take some action. Even something that might not be the perfect action, it will teach you something. And you'll have done something. You'll have gotten started. If it's not right, you'll go back and try something different. You learn through mistakes. And nothing's really a mistake because you learn or you get a great outcome, one or the other. So that's all good. Keep learning, keep dreaming, dream big. Don't let people squash those dreams. You know, I tell everyone my crazy big dreams. I like to spread that positivity and show people that I am dreaming big and I am going to get my dreams. It holds me accountable a little more, but some people don't like to share them. Whatever, just dream big. Tell some close friends, you know, let them hold you accountable to smaller goals, and let me know what all your big dreams are, whether it's below in the comments or even a private message to me, Meagan@rogers.com. You can message me anytime there or on Instagram. You can message me on Instagram @It's Meagan Hesham. Let me know what your big dreams are. I will hold you accountable. So I want to hear all those big dreams, all those big goals. It could be in so many different facets of your life. Think about them all, write them down, make vision boards, do it all. And I hope this video encourages you to think even bigger than you're thinking now. Whether you're thinking small or big right now, I want it to take it up a notch. Just think a little bigger. Let's get those dreams going, guys, and hope you enjoyed this video. Share, like, and subscribe if you did. And we'll talk soon, guys.